You're not scared of failing. You're living a failure. The fact that you're not where you want to be right now, failure. All of that was nothing more than trauma. Because that's the truth. That's what it is. I was not supposed to be successful. Hey there, 𝐬𝐲𝐜 here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and get everything they've ever wanted. 𝐬𝐲𝐜 here, fitness model, and I help moms get everything they want, specifically in fitness, weight loss, and hormones by healing their trauma. So what we're going to talk about today is fear of failure, and really, like, it's not what you think. So many women will actually not take action because they're so worried about failing. We have a lot of core wounds, you know, being a woman, about perfectionism, and we don't want to mess up. All that is nothing but trauma. Not the type that says, oh, let's embrace our stretch marks and be, you know, frumpy moms. No. Let's be real. We want it all, baby. We want to look really hot. We want to have the relationships. We want to be really good moms. This is trauma informed. Any reason that would cause you to fail is what gets to be cleared out. Whether it's money, you feel like you're going to fail because every time you pay a program, you get in 3 weeks and then you fall off, or C19 comes through, stress goes up, the kids get sick, the dogs goes to the vet, and then here you go, you gain your weight back and you just fall off. So I was talking to a girl yesterday, and we get to the end of the call, and she goes, yeah, I do just feel like, can I do this? I know I can, but there's something in me that's like, is it going to be one more failed attempt? And I get it. Like, I used to pay coaches, and I used to do all that stuff just to fail over and over again. I mean, I spent thousands of dollars paying coaches, mindset coaches, Reiki, healers, doctors, holistic doctors, functional medicine doctors, and trainer after trainer after trainer. And all it left me with was, you know, beating myself up every time. Because here's one more thing I tried and it didn't work. And I still was left with my same body, no answers to really what was going on at the root. I was always trying to fix the surface level thing, which is never the answer. We think we should go to these surface level things, right? But if you don't heal at the root, you're just going to end right back up where you started. So she was like, I'm afraid that I'll fail. And I said, girl, what you've just told me, you've got adrenal fatigue, you've got thyroid issues, maybe getting 5 hours of sleep at night. I said, honey, you are living as a failure. And she goes, you're right. I said, yes, so don't be scared of something you already living. Here's what you're really scared of. You're scared of success. Deep down, I want you to ask yourself, what happens when you get what you want? What are you really afraid of when you lose the weight, when you get the body, when you get the man, when you get the job? You're afraid you're going to lose it because things don't work out for you. So what if I told you that all of that was nothing more than trauma? Because that's the truth. That's what it is. You're not scared of failing. You're living a failure. The fact that you're not where you want to be right now, failure. So let's start doing some work around fear of success and all of these weird things that come to play when we get the things that we want. You know, for me, it was, if I get the body, if I look like that, deep down, y'all want to hear the truth. So I grew up watching Lifetime videos. Like, my mom and grandma watched Lifetime videos all the time, like where they kill the cheerleader, and if you're pretty and popular, you die. I mean, look at Scream, the movie. If you do it, you die. You need to be a virgin. So I had this weird subconscious belief in trauma because I watched literally murder movies with my grandparents and my mother. So in my mind, I was like, it's not safe to be seen, especially as a woman coming from the past where, dude, we were burned at the stake because they would say we were witches, because we were using our intuition, because we are healers. Every woman in here, even men, can tap into their feminine energy and feel things and be intuitive, and you know, just saying like, hey, use this orange is going to make you, you know, feel better. That back in the day was a witch. So naturally we had this witch wound of not wanting to speak up because it's not safe. Literally we'll get our heads chopped off. Being seen, okay? Not to mention you trauma survivors that have been abused. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not going to go too deep here because I want to use this as an ad, but you know, those of you that truly feel, because I've worked with a lot of women like this, that feel like if they get too sexy, their husbands will get insecure. You know, a lot of times we've worked with men who want to get their wives pregnant and they want them to stay at home and they want them to feel bad about themselves because deep down he has an abandonment issue. He doesn't want her to get too you know, empowered and sexy because she may leave him. That's one. If she gets too hot, she's going to make her friends that are not hot feel really bad. And as a woman, we thrive on community. That's why it's so important to heal this part of ourselves. We may lose our friends. That's scary to women. Being rejected and kicked out of the tribe, deep down subconscious, like these are all things. Also, if we get too hot or wear that or do that, Other moms will think we're bad and hoes. You know what I'm saying? The bad girls. Or raped. We may get like beaten, and like people will come after us if we get too hot, if we dress a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So if you start just looking at all this stuff, not to mention, let's look at what our parents taught us. So you see how we can go back generational. What did your parents teach you about women who were wild, women who were putting themselves out there, women who maybe showed cleavage, women who were sexy, women who were skinny, even wealthy people? Do you know people hate wealthy people? They think they're evil, and they wonder why they struggle with money. I'm like, you hate wealthy people. Of course money's going to run from you. Deep down, if we go through life and our parents are teaching us that, oh, can you believe what she's wearing? We don't want to be talked about. We don't want to be rejected from the tribe. Let's say your mom had a weight issue and she hated cheerleaders. The way she talks about cheerleaders and pretty women, now you subconsciously don't want to be that, because guess what? That means your mother is going to reject you. You see how deep we go here? So the reason some of us aren't where we want to be is because of trauma and these weird beliefs we picked up along the way that said it was not safe to have the things that we want, to be who we want to be, to look the way we want to look. And here's a hard truth. We get what we believe we can have. Anything that's going on in our reality is from us. Period. End of story. Energetically, what's in your energy? What's in your energies? Because what you see is what's inside. And that's why when you go out and you do these diets and you go out and you pay for hormone doctors, you go out and you pay these sales coaches or these business coaches, if you don't approach it at the root issue of why you're actually stuck and blocked and your hormones don't work and your thyroid's off, your adrenals are shot, you're chasing your tail. And then that's going to keep you in the trauma loop of, see, nothing ever works out for me. That's familiar. That's how trauma works. It's trying to keep you safe. You're not afraid of failing. You're living as a failure. If you're struggling with health, body, money, relationships, you are a failure. So what you scared of? You're scared of success. That's what most of us are scared of. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to start looking at some of the things I just brought up and go down the list and start saying, what did my mom say about, hot women? What did my dad say about hot women? You'll find a lot of clues right there. Same thing with money and relationships. Oh, we don't even get me started on relationships. Okay? So everything's passed down. Everything, just like if Aunt Frida has always dieted and she's been a chronic yo-yo dieter, and your family has always been, they struggle with weight or health issues, that's why you do. Okay? You have to break the cycle. I wanted to share that with you about fear of success, what that looks like, and if you really, really, really are struggling with your health, there's an autoimmune disease, which we all know by now. Hopefully you've watched enough of my stuff. And I'll give you a free training where you can go on and see the 3 secrets on what I did to address mine. And what mine were, I was doing 2-a-day cardios. I was killing myself in the gym. I was living on caffeine, trying to eat like 1,400 calories a day. I had PCOS, hypothyroidism, depression. I was on anxiety medication, cystic acne. Man, I was busted. Go down the list. Say, what did my mom say? What did my dad say about people that were hot? This is just one area. Obviously, we go so many different directions to heal trauma. The reason why you're stuck, why weight loss isn't happening, why you keep doing all these diets, why your body's not working, why you got thyroid issues, why you've got autoimmune issues. So the scary part is also, what if we heal it? Then what? Scary, huh? Can you imagine your life without the struggle? What would you do next? Some of you can go there. And those of you that can go there, let's work together. kscship.com/register. That's going to get you into my free training for the 3 secrets. But sometimes if you've got lots of trauma, it's going to feel like it's just not possible. You're going to feel defeated, and you're going to look at me and judge yourself. You're just all caught up in your trauma. Feminine wounds can all be cleared out. Anything that you're struggling with right now gets to shift. It's just how sick and tired of you are being where you're at. You know what I mean? So if you're sick and tired of being where you're at, then let's work together. So what I can do is this. I'm not a fit for everybody, and you'll have to work your way. You have to grow into working with me. So I've got a couple things, but I don't know what you need. So I just recommend reaching out and chatting with us, and we can get you something free. I've got free resources. I've got all kind of trainings. We can recommend a book. So much stuff. All right. So go to kscship.com/register, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll email you, we'll text you, and then get in the Facebook group too. I got a lot more videos. This is very PG. Like I say, I'm not a snowflake, but here on the Facebooks, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fully Casey at all. I go a little bit deeper in the Facebook group. But anyway, all right. I know you got some nuggets. I want you to go do the work. You can tag me. You can share it with me what came through. But just know that you're not scared of failing. Remember, if you're struggling right now, if your body ain't working, you don't like your body, your health's not going well, your relationship's kind of off, stressed out, you're not sleeping, you don't have a whole lot of money, and you're not happy, that's failing. That's failure. Okay? That's not winning at life, just in case you didn't know that. Okay, so what really is going on is you're scared of success. Why are you scared to get what you want? Why are you scared for this to come true? That's the work. That's the real work here, okay? So if you're willing to see things differently and rewrite the script and rewrite the story and go deeper and do a lot of inner work, dude, you can get anything you want. Anything you want. You may need some help and it may take some time, but dude, you can keep doing things that, as you've been doing it, spinning your wheels in that little trauma loop, or get with someone who's been there, done that, even though it may not look like it now. But I've got a lot of testimonials, and then you'll see my story. You'll see my blood work and everything on that training. So cool. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. kscship.com. Ship. 2 P's. kscship.com/register. Talk to you soon. This is it. I've got a free training, kscship.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required, so hit me up, kscship.com/register. Talk to you soon.